Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. It's a wild day of variety. We're doing all kinds of different things today, including, yes, you read that right, Wong, some Star Wars. I told you, I'm going to start dabbling in a bunch of different things, and that is the case today. We're dabbling Smugglers Outpost. This is a box, one pack, 30 cards. You get guaranteed autographs and other things. So the way we're doing this is there's 30 spots available, and I put the names in a randomizer, and the order is, if you're number one, you get card number one. If you're number two, you get card number two, and so on. Makes it pretty simple, pretty easy, and we're going to open that first. That's break number one. Then we're going to open up a couple baseball card breaks. Then we're going to do a basketball card break. So, man, oh man, do we have a variety of Topps products today. Camille, appreciate the $30 super chat coming in. Yes. Good luck on your spot. Who you got in this one? You got number 3. Should I try to pull this up and put it on the screen? I think I'm going to try to do that. Let me see if that'll work. There. All good? Everybody good? Let's go. It's gonna be quick. I've got multiple boxes of this too, so if you are interested in getting in on a Stryker break, let me drop you a link. I got one case. I'm gonna do cases of pretty much everything. We got some, man, there's all kinds of stuff coming out. April is an insane month. I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Join a Stryker break, join my Patreon group. Become a slammer, get notified of the breaks. You can buy in if you want. That's how that works. And we're off. First up, Christopher, you get the top card, buddy. So get ready, this is gonna go quick. I've seen in multiple boxes of this opened, there are some huge cards in here. Pretty sweet box too. 1 on-card autograph per box and 2 additional hits. The additional hits can be autographs or sketch cards. All right. Oh, there we go. It's even a unique jewel case. All right. Card number 1 for Christopher. It's going like this. Obi-Wan, not bad. I'm top loading all these cards and sending them your way. Also, if you're involved in the breaks like this, where it's just a box and you just get like 1 card or something, you're going to have a full package full of cards. Just get some random base cards and mostly baseball cards. Christopher. Should I put the 1 on there? Let's just see. I got it. Card number 2. Going to Josh. We got Omega. Number 3. The 7th Sister for Camille. My labels are jacked up. They ran out of my shipping labels that I normally use, and the ones that I got are weird. Card number 4 for Jesse. General Maximilian Veers. They've got Topps Finest. This is a Topps Finest version. They've got Topps Chrome Black in here. Card number 5 for Carrie. Shmi Skywalker. Number 6 coming up for Michael. C-3PO. Yeah, wait till we get, I mean, we're going to get into some crazy stuff. The good stuff coming up. Get numbered cards, etc. Number 7 for Marlon. Jar Jar, everybody's favorite character in the Star Wars universe. I actually don't mind Jar Jar. I think the whole everybody hates Jar Jar thing is overplayed. He's not that bad. He's just a goofy goofball. Number 8 for Christian. General Antok Merrick. Number 9. Marlon, you got another one coming up. Number 9. Little sneak there. Padme. Sneak peek. That's got to be one of the favorites to get. Number 10, JC. Trying to keep this organized as we go. You can imagine. 30 spots, 30 people. Number 10, JC. Leia. Princess Leia. Star of the set. Bobby, you got number 11. Bobby S. Ready, Bobby? K2SO. John, you're up. 2 in a row for John. There's one. Dexter Jetster. Beautiful. His beauty knows no bounds. And you get the next one too. Card number 13, 12 and 13. Maz Kenta. Greenskeeper, what's up? You've never watched any Star Wars movie from beginning to end. That is very hot. Very hot take. Ken doesn't know what Star Wars is. Just a cultural phenomena. Uh-oh, the next one. Sorry. I gave it away. I'm trying to keep it going quickly, while keeping it all organized. We are on number 14. Marlon, you got 2 in a row now. You got Jack Black as Captain Bombardier. And BB-8. Checklist is good, at least. Not a bunch of no names, you know. This is like a combination. It's kind of like Chronicles. Bunch of different releases with the different styles in one. So 14 and 15, Marlon. Next up is John. John L. Are you ready? We're getting into some different stuff now. We're at the hot part of the pack, so things are getting good. Stellar Art Card. Mayor Mock Shaz. There's our Stellar Art Card. These can be numbered, parallels, autographs. You can get the artist signature on here. They can be 101s, original art cards. For John. Got a thick boy top loader for that one. All right, I think, what is this coming up? We got something. We are on number 17 for Joseph. We're into the numbered stuff. Super Battle Droid, or the parallels at least. Parallel. Refractor Super Battle Droid. Revenge of the Sith. Number 18 up, Brian. Next card is yours. Another refractor. Jedi Master, Even Peel. Another refractor. And another looker. From the Phantom Menace. Finest refractor. That one was for Brian. Next up, we got number 19, Jesse. Ready? Power of the Force. Hello, Asti. That is a, I think it is Topps Chrome Black refractor. I think that's a refractor. Looks like a refractor. Topps Chrome Black looks so good. Number 20, Krish. Looks to be a numbered, 13 of 25, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. That's a big boy. The Topps Finest orange parallel. Sweet. Return of the Jedi Luke. Big orange. $21 coming up for Russell. Ready, Russell? Looks to be, I don't know, something good. Another sketch card, 64 of 99. Rey, Stellar Art Card. From Star Wars Stellar Signatures. Blue parallel, 64 of 99. Another thicker card there. Probably about 100-point top loader on that one. Bobby, you're up, Bobby B. Number 22. Oh, sweet Yoda to 50. Very collectible. Revenge of the Sith Yoda. Wow. Nice hit. That's card 22 for Bobby. Next up is Zach. Ready, Zach? Oh, that's an original art card. Sweet. The Force is with you in this authentic Star Wars sketch card by Michael Rayner. It's the artist signature. Gnarly hit. Going to Zachary. Congratulations. Let's get another look at that. Actual art card. Next up, Christopher. Number 24. It's an auto. Cad Bane. Topps Chrome Black. It looks good no matter what you put on here. Really nice, thicker card stock, high quality. Dorian Kingy, performer for Cad Bane. Next up, 25. Jesse, 25. Another auto. That's on-card auto. Plo Koon. It's Alan Rusko. Autograph. One of the members of the Star Wars cast. So there's our on-card auto. And I think we got some base cards coming up here. So 26 is John. IG88. It looks like a refractor, but I don't know if that's just how it looks or what. Next up is Bobby, 27. Yeah, they might all just look like that. They got like a refracting. Baris Ophi, a Jedi from Attack of the Clones. She's a Jedi and a Jedi. 28 up. Jesse, got 2 in a row, buddy. First one, Gamorrean Guard. Gamorrean Guard, Underworld. This is from Book of Boba Fett. Another looker. You get 2 in a row, Jesse. Back to Finest. We got a refractor from Jawa. And the last card of the box. Going to Andrew. Cyril Karn. Another refractor from Andor. Going to Andrew. And that is the box. So that's what you can expect out of a Smugglers Outpost. Kind of cool. I like the format. Bunch of good stuff in there. Kind of like a Breaker's Delight box, I guess. Different kind of Breaker's Delight. With some extra base cards. What do you guys think? Zachary says, hey, Stryker, for breaks, if I'm located in Canada, can I join it? Well, I don't ship internationally, but if you have a shipping address in the U.S. of someone you know, or a lot of people are close to the border, they actually go back and forth. There are multiple people that are international that have someone in the U.S., a U.S. address that I ship to. So that's a possibility. Old Man Brick. We got some people that know some things about Star Wars. Nice. Well, we're on to the normal stuff. Doing some baseball in break number 2. Quaid says, I just started the reactor. He says, I just happened upon Stryker Breaks, and I'm a huge fan. So glad I found it. Quaid. Start the reactor. we start with? Hey, let's go with the brand new release. Topps Heritage Baseball. What can we expect Friday for breaks? We're going to do a bunch of different stuff. That's what you can expect. I'll probably keep doing like a box of the Smugglers. Cheap to get in. Good upside. And then we're going to do baseball. Probably do some high rollers on Friday with baseball. And another basketball mixer. Today we're changing it up just a little bit with the basketball, adding a Topps Chrome Mega Box to the mix. Bobby's in with a $10 super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Are you fashionably late? Very. You're quite the fashionable character. Are you known for your fashion taste, Josh? I can tell by your avatar you are. You strike me as a t-shirt and shorts kind of guy. As am I. Have any comments on Connor Griffin? I guess we can get into all that. It is what we thought it was. Like, we knew they were going to do this, and it was disgusting. Leaves a gross taste in your mouth. Service time manipulation is gross. And I can say that because the Tigers didn't manipulate their service time with McGonigal. They're just like, let's go. We need him. Out the gate, one of the better players. Let's go. Connor Griffin, we're cheap here, so we're just going to have to squeeze every drop out of your service time. But that's baseball for you. That's loopholes for you. All sports have loopholes that are exploited constantly. And it just leaves a gross taste in your mouth. Like, I don't know, like you just drank a big cup of black coffee, swished it around, and then smoked a cigarette. That kind of taste. Break number 2. Hey, let's get this off the screen, eh? There. It's that easy. How do I get in your breaks? I just dropped a link, but you got to join my Patreon group and become a slammer. The slammer tier gets notified when I post a break, and they can buy in. They sell out pretty quick, so download the Patreon app too, so that the notification pops right up on your phone. The more stuff that comes out, with basketball, football, UFC, I'm going to be breaking everything. Box here, box there. For the weird stuff, we'll just do little bitty samplers like we did with the Smugglers Outpost. We'll keep it real cheap. You can get in if you want. If you ever wanted to sample some different products, I want to be more knowledgeable about Topps products. There's so much that comes out that I don't ever open, and it just I feel like, why not know everything about all the products? But you got to rip it to know. You can't expect to know what's good, what's not, what's worth it, what's too expensive, what's affordable, buy it up. You can't know unless you actually open it, actually look at the cards, and then go on eBay and check, see what prices are and stuff. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff that's really expensive, as you can imagine. Huge fan base all over the world for that stuff. So the low numbered stuff, the autographs, the parallels, certain characters, Yoda and Luke, are more collectible. Like anything, there's a hierarchy of collectability. There's Roman. So we got one of those boxes. We're going to get Roman and Caglione, I think. Jacob Wilson. Also, I had my fantasy baseball draft. We got a lot to talk about there. Jacob Wilson Cup and Flaherty. Gray Jack. It was an auction draft. And it was a little bit different. So we got a deep league. 16 people in our league. Last year was 14, so we added 2 new people into the league. It's been going on for, I don't know, 15 years or something. We keep adding people. Some people come and go. And it's a keeper league. You get 2 keepers. The keepers, like, most of the good players were already gone. If you're in a keeper league, you know what I'm talking about. People tend to not be super efficient with who they keep. They're just like, oh, Juan Soto, like, you're a good player. Even though I paid $55, I'm going to keep you. That's not how I play. I find the value, like, I paid $5 and now he's worth $25. That's $25 of more value. That's who I keep. And that's the way you should do it. The rare numbered card, Jeremy Pena to 99. Astros hit for Zach. So I kept Ellie for, what was he? 20 bucks. And he, according to our league and according to the AI, he's like a $70 player or something. So whatever, there's a lot of value there. Obviously, I'm keeping him. Owen Casey, that is back-to-back. Got the gray, too. He's turning a lot of heads in spring training and WBC. And usually I stream it, but there's just too much going on. I didn't want. Plus, my strategy this year was going to be spending a lot of money early, and then not a lot going on. It was a 5-hour draft too. Like, it's not the best entertainment. Should we put these guys up on the stage just to see where the big boys are at? You got an A+ for your draft according to CBS, so you're definitely finishing dead last. I don't want to get an A+ when I, like, right out of the gate, because my strategy revolves around being very active on the waiver wire. That's a nice Ohtani right there. Dude, these Ohtanis, even like a blue speckle Ohtanis, are going for like between like 25 to 50 bucks. It's crazy. Base Ohtanis are insane right now. I mean, I guess it's a parallel. But I pulled that Ohtani, that blue Ohtani. Dude, they're hundreds of dollars for that card. Up the closest one, they're like $4.99, $500. They're asking for that card. I listed mine. There's another one. Jeez, getting a lot of Casey's. Ohtani stuff is just wild. Like, Ohtani's approaching the level of like Jordan. Like, where any of his cards, especially parallels, or, I mean, there wasn't really parallels back in the day, but if there were, they're worth like crazy amount of money. I'm thinking PMGs, you know, like numbered PMGs, some of the earliest numbered stuff. But anything Ohtani that's numbered is just expensive. Look at this. Elias Sosa. Let's guess. Man, he looks 26. 26, let's go. Haha, I'm good at this game. I'm so good at this game. A Dodgers hit for Christopher. Gotta love the dollar players. Yeah, so it goes, there's a certain way that the drafts go, auction drafts go. And you can capitalize it if you know what you're doing. Very early on, like, we're talking the very most expensive players tend to not go for their pre-market value because it's so high that nobody's willing to pay that much. So you can get bargains on superstars early. But then as soon as the superstars that, like, everybody knows, and then you get into like your next level of all-stars, then those guys start being overpaid for. Superstars are underpaid. Regular stars and all-stars are overpaid. And then you've got this, like, the section after that where there's still a bunch of names that people know, but they're not like game-changing players to have on your team. They're good, solid core. Like, those guys get way inflated because people have a bunch of money left because they didn't want to spend it on the first guys. That's a sweet Bellinger, man. Hand numbered, 39 of 77. Little pinstripe relic on there. Red parallel. That's a cool card. I did go after Bellinger too in that league. But if you just hunt for value, back-to-back Ellies, guys that the rest of the league maybe there's something a little bit that people don't like. Maybe they didn't have the best year last year, dealt with injuries, or it's not a name that people recognize, or it's not a sleeper that every article talks about. There's some guys kind of towards in the $10 range that you can get a good deal on. So if you're willing to wait, I don't play that way because I'm so active on the waivers. Like, I'm always wishing post-draft that I would have spent more money earlier instead of like, oh great, now I got to overspend on a $3 player and spend like $7-8 on them, because that's what happens once you get into the between like $2 and $7 range. Those guys go for like everybody's overpaying because they have money left. And then at that point, you just go, why am I overpaying for these guys when I could have taken this extra $10 and upgraded from a $15 player to a $25 player? Because that's a big deal. 15 to 25 is like, you look at your team and you're way happier. We're going to go for some Series 1. We had a lot of people left money on the table. That's the biggest no-no. Never leave money on the table. Not even $1. It's foolish. Spend your money, man. Like, what are you thinking? And some people left like $20-30 on the table. I'm like, ugh, what are you doing? You could have had a superstar for that amount of money. But yeah, the end of the draft, there's so many $1 players, and still on the waiver wire. I'm looking at the waiver wire right now. We got 16 teams. And we even expanded with an additional utility slot too this year. I'm looking on the pitching waiver wire going, like, I'll take all of these guys. Like, every single, I see 25 guys, and I'm like, I'll take them on my team right now. They're not the best player, but pitchers, they just like ebb and flow every year. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Sometimes there's a lot of names on there. I'm like, I will take like I could have taken half of my pitching staff and then dumped them off and then just taken these waiver wire guys. So do not spend a bunch of money on pitching. Those guys are available on the waivers. Retro, appreciate you, buddy. Says, thank you for making my workday a little less boring. Thank you for being here. Carter says, Stryker hit a gold con auto to 50 from a $4 break spot. No way. How is that even possible? Ooh, congratulations. And Vino says, let's go, opening day. Oh, man. Yeah, opening night. First night of baseball. Got two good players here, Chase Burns and Cam Schlittler. Opening, it's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. But even like tomorrow is the real deal. And it's so perfect that it's on a Thursday. For me, because Thursday's my catch-up day in between break days, so I can actually like enjoy it. Some Tim Wong says, I go with 2 start pitchers, win possible every week. Yeah, that's nice to have. If you have the benefit of having several top-end pitchers on your team, like let's say you did want to spend money on pitching, which I did a little bit, but at the top end, I still don't think you need to. I like to have one ace though. Like one ace that I can rely on. Like I know this guy is one of the best pitchers in the league. And then I can fill in the rest. I always draft a couple of guys that have ace upside, but that you can get for way cheaper. Guys like, I got Mizorowski this year. I got like multiple guys that have big upside from a pitching standpoint that you don't have to pay $30 for. Because the best pitchers you got to pay $30 for, but it drops quick. So like I overpaid for Hunter Brown. $35 I paid. That's like I wouldn't do it again, other than the fact that he was pre-ranked at a value of like $42. So I'm like, I'm not letting someone get this guy for that cheap. That's the only reason I got Hunter Brown, but he is an ace, one of the best pitchers in the league. But Mizorowski, ace upside. Don't got to pay ace prices though. He's like $10. Yuri Perez, ace upsides. Basically, you're buying guys that have good stuff, or you're drafting guys that have like elite stuff that maybe aren't quite considered aces yet, or like, you know, like all-star, superstar quality pitchers. Like Mizorowski could be this year. Yuri Perez could be this year. Got a little taste. And then my dollar pitchers, like Jack Leiter for $1, Joey Cantillo for $1, Clay Holmes, Reed Detmers. But Trey Savage was free. Picked him up off the waivers. He's out right now, but he'll be back. And he has ace upside. So those guys are available on the waivers. You can just scoop them up, put them on your IL, wait for them to pan out, come back. Same with Justin Steele. Ace upside. Or at least, like, he still doesn't maybe have the full pedigree that we haven't seen enough of him yet, maybe. But game used bat for Pete Alonso. Speaking of Pete, drafted Pete. I went heavy on the power this year. Sleepy Skeleton, $5 super chat. Speaking of opening day, it's basically free money to bet Tyler O'Neill to hit a home run. He's hit a home run on every opening day since 2020. I know. He's on the waivers right now in my league. That's how, like, that's why spend your money on superstars. Because after the draft's over, you can just scan the waiver wire and be like, oh, Tyler O'Neill, I'll take him. Right? Like, spend your money on, I don't know, like, there's all kinds of outfielders you can spend money on and be like, okay, I got 2 spots secure in the outfield, and the rest of the guys, I'll just find someone on the waivers. People get injured, people get called up. We know the prospects. We're in the card game. So, like, we're in the Bowman game. At least a lot of us are. We know these prospects, and I'm on top of it. Matt Boyd to $3.99. That's where you get your edge, your advantage. Being a card collector, baseball card collector, you got a huge advantage if you want to capitalize on it. It's knowing these guys that 90% of your league has no clue who they are. Never heard their name. They'll just pass right by them like they didn't even see them. All right, Matthew Boyd going to Camille. The Bellinger going to Anthony. We're back. So we got 1 numbered card so far. Are we going to get any more? Let's fly through these. Big Poppy. Second base is the hardest position to fill this year. Yeah, it is. I don't like second base at all this year, but I never spend money on second base. Always a $1 player. There's no reason. Like, what's the best you're going to get out of your second base? Ketel Marte. It sucks. So I went with Brendan Donovan. Real cheap. And he's leading off for Seattle, and he's batting like 400 this spring. He's got a really good offense behind him. He should score a lot of runs and bat for a good batting average, although typically I like to punt batting average. You shouldn't invest too heavily in batting average, in my opinion. Like, if you want to punt a position, I think batting average is one that you could punt. Because you can just upgrade several categories at the cost of batting average. Nice Bobby. Rainbow foil. I think we'll put him up on the stage. Josh Smith, Ranger starting second baseman. I don't think he was eligible in my league at second base. Here come the spam calls. Series 1 rips are brutal. Yeah, we got celebration boxes coming out. Those are going to be a little bit better. Celebration boxes are a little bit of an upgrade over just standard Series 1, especially Series 1 retail. Should be getting here today, I think, or maybe tomorrow. Did anybody order any of those? Celebration boxes? Another hobby box. This is Stadium Club. Let me drop a link for you to my eBay store. I just listed a bunch of cards too. That's what I did over the weekend. Last couple days at least. Link to my eBay store. I'm running a sale right now. If you see any card you like, which you will, I have 500-600 cards listed in there. If you see any card you like, just shoot me an offer. If you're a slammer especially, just tell me. You can write a little message in your offer. Be like, hey, I'm a slammer. You'll get a better deal. You'll get a good deal. Put it that way. Waiting on Bowman blasters. What's up, Brianna? Shaka. Walking the dogs and watching the break. Good times. D-Day said they picked up Bobby and Roman Anthony this year. Wanted Shohei or Judge, but they went 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, they would. Bobby number 3, though. He's the 3rd best player. I take it you had number 3 overall. Like, man, there's something to be like, it really depends on your draft position. There's something to be said about scooping up one ace, whoever's left at you. Not in the first round, but if you can get one in the second round, like a Hunter Brown type, Yamamoto, Crochet. Crochet's like number 3 overall pitcher. Debating, arguably, depends on where you put him. Some people like him even more than that. Get any Bowman basketball yesterday? No. That was impossible. Cubs fan says pre-ordered a celebration box from Target, still waiting to process. I got mine from Topps and Fanatics. I bought 2 separate orders from Topps and Fanatics. So if I get them by Friday, I'll sprinkle a celebration box or 2 into the breaks. You went with Cal Raleigh or Jose Ramirez first because there's so much. Well, Jose Ramirez he was the best player available in our draft because everybody kept Ohtani, Judge, Bobby, Tatis, like everybody good pretty much was kept. Although we still had Soto and Ramirez available. Kyle Tucker was available. There were a few like really good players still, but the best of the best were gone. I would take Jose Ramirez all day over Cal Raleigh. He does it all, man. Jose does all things. Cal's kind of a one-dimensional player. Two-dimensional, home runs and RBIs. He'll kill your batting average, though. He's not going to get you any steals. He's like a nice player to have for padding your home runs and getting some nice RBIs, but when you're talking about the number 4 overall pick or whatever, 5 overall pick, you're going to want a more of a tool, like all-around player. Will the thrill to 50. Rangers, Will Clark. Having a good old time. What the Rangers, Will Clark? Kyle, congratulations. I wonder if we get 2, like I've been trying to work out what kind of boxes have the 2 autographs in it. And it seems to me that if you get one of the legend autos, you might get a bonus auto. We'll have to see if that works out. Machado. Another mistake. So I made a couple of mistakes in the draft, but it'll be fine. I drafted Bryce Harper, which I like Bryce, and I got a good deal on him, I think. He was $31, but I already had Pete, so I first drafted Pete, and Pete went for $43. He's one of the few remaining stars, like I said, there's just a handful of stars left. And I love Pete he's kind of comparable to Cal in that he is kind of a 2-dimensional player. Not great for batting average, but it does get you home runs and RBIs. No speed there, though. Probably not going to score a ton of runs. But I needed home runs and RBIs at that point, and that was later on in the draft. Well, not later on, but like not first round, I guess. First round talent type. Surf Panther says, I'm from Michigan, so I'm a Tigers fan. The last game I watched was in 1994. Gonna watch this year, though. Good. I'm going to opening day, too, so any slammers or anybody that's going to opening day, shoot me a message. We're going down there early, going to the party place. They have, like, tents and stuff set up in this huge area. We'll be down there. Tailgating, pre-gaming. So we're not going to be doing breaks that day. Another notice, the slammers, not doing breaks opening day Friday. That's a sweet Kurtz, dude. The blue Kurtz. Sports Card University. I use a little photo box. You can get them on Amazon. Next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but next Friday. Opening day. Cam Smith, Jose, Black and White Gilbert. It's a good box. Good autograph. Good parallels. Got a black and white, which are not super common. You're driving from Toronto to Detroit to watch the Jays in Detroit play. Sweet. That'll be fun. Trout. Chase Petty. I got Sasaki. Like, he keeps falling. I know he had a bad spring, but he was really cheap. Basically free. I will waive him if I have to. But starting pitcher for the Dodgers. Problem there is he going to go enough innings to qualify for a win? Otherwise, doesn't really matter that he's playing for the Dodgers. I guess their defense is okay, but that Gallon. Chase DeLauder, that's a name. Keep your eye on. He's had a good spring. Yet another hobby box. This is Topps Archives. We get a couple, count them, 2 autographs, on-card autographs, 8 exclusive pink parallels per box as well. On your way to San Francisco for opening night. Man, everybody's excited about baseball. WBC numbers were way up. I'm cutting these with scissors. These packs are hard to open. No extra auto in there. That's right. So the theory, still haven't figured it out. There's got to be some kind of rhyme or reason to it, though. Where the extra autos come from. Anybody got a theory? If you've opened Stadium Club boxes. Kurtz didn't have the best spring training. I bet he's worried because he has so many redemption cards to sign. Kurtz is maybe due for a little regression. But the ballpark's so good that... That was the one guy I missed out on was Brent Rooker. Like, I wanted to get some A's on my team. But it just passed me by. Like, I wanted Lawrence Butler. I think he was too cheap. He was dealing with some injuries last year. Couldn't get him. The one guy I had on my list that was like left on my list that I wanted to buy was Brent Rooker. And I turn away for 1 second. And he gets nominated and like underbid. I could have got him for a deal too. Come on, girls, get on out. There we go. Jacob Wilson. I didn't want Jacob Wilson, but a lot of the A's were too cheap. This is not going as smoothly as last time. Did you pick up Webb? No, he was expensive. Everybody knows Webb. My league it's got a couple of players. So one guy wasn't at the draft, so he was auto drafting. Out of 16, that's not too bad to have only one miss it. You know, you don't like to have any miss it, but what it does is it makes the computer bid the people up to the pre-draft ranking price. And the best guys were so high, it was crazy, like $70 range for Ramirez and I don't know, Soto, Ramirez, and there's one other guy, maybe it was a pitcher. And so the auto draft just kept like bidding those up. So the guy who wasn't there got the 3 best players for a super crazy amount of money, and then he had no money left. I mean, he had a little bit, but so then he would keep bidding people up to the pre-draft price. So you couldn't really get a deal on anybody until he was out of cash. And then we've got another guy in the league who he will buy any Tiger for any amount of money. You guys might have a player or 2 or 3 like that in your home leagues. Buys your local players, drafts your local players like way early. That's all they care about. So he was paying like $25 for Verlander type of guy. Whereas Verlander should probably be a waiver player. Thomas Sajaci. That is a low numbered autograph. 15 of 25. On-card rookie autograph for the Cardinals. Wong, you're in the chat still maybe. Josh Young was on the waivers after the draft. I thought that was a freebie. That's a freebie. It's batting in the middle of the order. Pretty good offense. Young, upside, has already proven it. Dealt with injuries, so he's coming off like a kind of a down season. Definitely a down season. Gold. Chris Sale, 12 of 50. There's an on-card autograph. It's a unique auto. Going to Andrew. Paula, Keanu Reeves would play a great anybody. You know who I'd like to see him play? I'd like to see him play like some kind of a genius. Who's a good genius Keanu could play? Like a really, really smart guy. Really well-spoken, intelligent person. I'd like to see his range extended that way instead of the other way. Morel to 99. Like Stephen Hawking or something. That'd be quite the role. Get it? Roll. Okay. Einstein. Keanu Reeves as Einstein. No way. Wow. That is a really cool kid to 50. These boxes are pretty good, man. They definitely made Archives better. This year's Archives is better than last year's. Ken Griffey Jr. for Bobby. 30 of 50. Is that even... You can't even see that, can you? It's a really trippy... Oh, well. Jackie. Pink Jackie. We've got one more hobby box, then 3. You know, let's do this first. Since we got a little room on the stage, and there's going to be a lot of cards that go up on the stage, now is a good time. Museum collection. Let's get it. Move you there, you there. There we go. Who's the best left-handed pitcher in baseball right now? Scooble. And then Garrett Crochet. And then if Chris Sale's healthy. If you had to guess right now, what's going to be the best sports card product of 2026? Well, Topps is taking over football, so football's huge. The best, though, man, that's tough. Going across all sports and all genres. This Bowman basketball is going to be huge. It's going to be really huge. Max Fried's really good as well. The Bowman basketball is going to be huge, but like Topps Chrome football is going to be massive. It's really tough. Because you should narrow it down to sport by sport. All right, Luke Keeschel on top, Barry Larkin, Frank Thomas to 199, and Johnny Bench to 249. Topps Chrome Cosmic Basketball is coming out soon too. That's going to be ridiculous. Cosmic Basketball. Yes, please. I think Garrett Crochet is better overall pitcher than Paul Skeens. We could debate it. Just look at some underlying numbers and we could figure it out. There are a few numbers that you can figure out how good a pitcher is pretty easily. You don't even really have to debate very much. The numbers I'm referring to are the like advanced pitching metrics, pitching plus, stuff plus. Whoa. All my tiles did something weird. Hold on while I panic through this. All right, we're going to look at... Everything's collapsing right now. Hold on. My whole world's collapsing in front of me. All right, so Garrett Crochet. It's not showing me the numbers I want. We'll look at it in a bit. We're in the middle of a pack. Don't get distracted, Stryker. Justin Robleski. Rookie. Autograph. For Christopher. Followed by, oh my goodness, a nasty quad auto. Junior to 125. 2 bats and 2 swatches. Game used memorabilia for Tampa Bay. David, congratulations. Nice hit. And finally, Oh, primary pieces to 10. Acuna, quad piece, red to 10. All game used on there too. Wowzers. I love museum. Let's go to Andrew. What a beautiful. The red really pops too. With the red on the jersey and the helmet. Awesome. But back to the earlier advanced metrics talk. Pitching plus, stuff plus, location plus. I mean, the name is right in it. Tells you pitching plus is an overall pitching metric on a scale of like 100 is league average. And so above that, like standard deviation above that would be maybe like 110, 115 at the most. But the best of the best are like 119, 120. That's like Scooble Skeen's range. Like I asked you to do one. There it is. Got it. Okay, so Crochet, one of the best pitchers in the league. His stuff plus, which is how filthy your stuff is, 117. That's elite. But his location plus is 100, which means he's a little bit wild. That's like league average. And then pitching plus, kind of everything all together, is 115. So 117, 100, 115. And then Skeens is... Skeens is 109 on stuff plus, 111 for location, then 118 for pitching plus. So they're different pitchers. Like Skeens has way better location than Crochet. Pitching plus 118 versus pitching plus of 115. That's pretty significant when you get down to it. But that's, you know, that's just one way of measuring things. I like to use that as a, like I use OPS plus for baseball to get an encompassing, like how good are you as a batter. Takes into account your ballpark and stuff. What's up, Marshall? Quaid, you came to the right place, buddy. This is not a stream or a group of people that is... How do I put this? It's not for dummies. But if you are a dummy, you can join. I don't want to exclude the dummies. Be ready for umpires to deny challenges. What are your thoughts on basketball starting to put patches on jerseys? Obviously for cards, like 23 season. It's not for cards, it's for our marketing purposes. Some of it's for cards, like the debut patch or Logo Man, like the one they did for baseball, the MVP special gold one. There are some of it that's for cards, but most of it's for advertising, making massive amounts of advertising revenue. And then it's not going to be long, and then their whole jerseys will be covered with it. Why wouldn't they? Be stupid not to. Once you open the door for something like that, floodgates come in. Just like all this NIL stuff, man. You open up the door, Pandora's box. Okay. We're going to get all kinds of good stuff out of this box. Nick Kurtz rookie. Jesus Mate. Ramirez refractor. Here comes the stuff. Caglione in a wave parallel. That's going to Todd. Wyatt refractor. There's Crochet. Caceres to 99. Guardians autograph. Going to Nicholas. Otani. Random Otani card. I bet you it's worth like $20 at least. I'd be curious. I'm surprised every day by Ohtani's prices. Freeman to 75. That is yellow lasers. Flow State with $4.99. You demand, Stryker. Thanks for always making Wednesday workdays bearable. Good luck on the hits, everyone. Flow State, I appreciate that. Good vibes. The good vibes are greatly appreciated. How we doing on likes? Only 90. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please take just a moment. Please, from the bottom of my heart, I ask, just hit the like button. Goes a long way. Eli Willett's refractor. #1 pick in this year's draft. Eli Willett's. Aldridge refractor. Castillo. Going to Kyle. Yolfran Castillo. Mike Trout. Best performers. Acuna. Lasers. To 350. Old Silver Saver. Man, you must be filthy rich now, Old Silver Saver. Been saving that silver. It's gone up like $1 zillion. 20-month slammer. Opening day hyped up. Would love to see a Tigers versus O's ALCS. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for that wonderful thought. That'd be great. I got a couple of O's hats over here too. Look at this, dude. Like the regular one, okay, that's probably, $20 card, but this one, to the point where we got to top load it immediately. Not even close. I told you, we're gonna get all kinds of good stuff out of this box. Campbell, refractor rookie. Dolander, refractor. Bazana. Batoni. I wonder if someone grabbed Bazana. I was going to swoop him up. But I don't know how close he is. Yeah, someone did swoop him up. I should have known. But he just occupies an empty space. Batoni. That's a base autograph for Graham. Christian Moore got sent down, unfortunately, but he's a youngin' to 250. Showpiece is James Wood. Just endless good cards. Pena refractor. James Wood rookie. Miz refractor. And Sirota. Dodgers auto for Christopher. Zach Neto to 150. Keep him coming. Blue parallel for Christian. Refractor Montgomery. Mike Trout. Pixel portraits. These look too similar. Showpieces and pixel portraits. They're both pixelated. DeVries refractor. And Cal Raleigh refractor. Holy. So hyped for baseball, I know. I'm so happy that we can be here as a group even talking about it. How fun is that? Everybody throwing their excitement out there, hyping everybody up. It's like an amplification of hype and excitement. Let's talk. Just keep talking about it. Keep filling the chat with your ideas about the upcoming season, the players you like, the players you want to fade, the players who are having good spring for your team that maybe people don't know about. That's important info for everybody. Let's talk about that. Who's playing for your team? Maybe you've been watching a little spring training. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you just heard it on the radio or looking into stats or researching fantasy or even looking into prospect cards or rookie cards for players for your team or any team, really. Anthony coming in with a $5 super chat. Stryker, have you thought about opening any more 23 Series 1? Yes, by the way. Yes is the answer. Just because of how crazy Ohtani All Aces is going. Remember to hit that like. Yes, Anthony. great topic to bring up because I was thinking about that yesterday. And I have a whole box of Series 1 fat packs sitting right over there. And I was like, there's got to be an Otani all aces in there. It's got to be. That's a pretty easy. I mean, it's not a super difficult card to pull. And the hype for it. Appreciate your super chat. Calling a big Andrew Painter season. Andrew Painter. Yeah, he's a big prospect. Or a good prospect, I should say. A memorable prospect. Caleb Durbin will be top 10 third baseman by midseason. That's a hot take. I don't know if I agree with that, but it is possible. What do we do? There's too many good cards. Caglione, Acuna, Christian Moore, Neto. Let's go Moore. The box that keeps on giving. Got a little unique one here. 2023, speaking of, but this is an encased autograph in here. Topps Archives Signature Series Active Player Edition. Way too wordy of a name. Way too wordy. If Riley stays healthy, he's in the MVP conversation. Yeah, that was a guy I wanted to draft that I just couldn't get to. Nolan Gorman. On card, encased autograph for the Cardinals. Mike. A Bowman prospect card. Bowman Chrome. Is that draft? Nope. Bowman Chrome prospect. Salvat coming in with the translations. Sirota in Russian means orphan. You'll never hear anything like that on any other channel. Only here on Stryker Breaks with our Russian interpreter. Can you pull all aces in a blaster box? I think you can pull it out of every format. Or maybe only retail. I don't remember. I don't want to lead you astray. Does anybody have an answer to that? But I think it's for sure out of retail. So blaster would be yes. But I don't know if it's only out of retail. Who are the best Tigers players to chase? I want to collect the whole team. The best Tigers players to chase right now, if you're talking about, like, I mean, the best Tiger is Riley Green. But best prospect Tiger is Kevin McGonigal. But his prices are sky high right now. I would wait for it. Never buy a prospect. PSA. Never buy a prospect card right when they're in like ready to explode onto MLB. Like if they're just getting called up, or if they're gonna get called up, or if they're like in the top 5 players in the MLB pipeline, just wait. Don't buy them yet. Don't buy them yet. Their price will either go down or stay the same. Not gonna go up. You mispronounced Scooble? Oh, really? Banned for life. That's how simple. Thank you. Thank you for your time and your input. A Breaker's Delight box. There's a good one. Refractor. James Wood refractor. It's actually kind of rare to get like good refractors on the top of the box. But I guess the checklist is pretty big. Garrett Crochet, the man of the hour. I banned him for life for just saying that. So you better watch your P's and Q's. Tovar. Chromeography. And that's going to Joseph. Very nice. Kyle Stowers, extremely underrated. Good player, though. Injured right now. Stowers to 50. Kyle. Beautiful gold wave auto. Tyler Tolbert to 150. Is that a red I see? I think I spy a red. But first, Hayden Singer to 50. Gold parallel for the Mets. Going to Michael. Oh, it's a red expose. Matt Shaw, 4 of 5. Breakers Delight boxes. Oh my goodness. Big hit. 4 of 5 Shaw. Expose. Tough pull, the exposes, period. But then to get the red. Take that. Nice hit, Camille. And then some base geos. It's a juicy box. Couple of golds. Red to 5. Banned for life, harsh. Sure. I'm a harsh and brutal leader. I put heads on stakes. What can I say? I've been doing this long enough, many years now, to where I can tell immediately the first thing comes out of your mouth if I want you around anymore or not. I don't care. Now lately, in my old age, I've been a bit more forgiving and generous with my timeouts. Sometimes I'll just put you in a timeout lately. But if you're going to be one of those guys who's like, you said pronounce this name wrong. You know how many different names that you got to learn in this game? First of all. So first of all, you should, there's multi-layers to this. First of all, you shouldn't say that. Like, just keep it to yourself. No matter who it is or what it is. Just keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Second of all, to have the audacity to tell me I'm pronouncing one of my Tigers' names wrong. The gall, the arrogance, and the audacity to come onto my show and say something like that. It just means that A, you're either a bot, literally or figuratively, or you just don't understand the hierarchy around here. Either way. See you later. Here we go. The hits. Good. Here we go with the hits. Leading off, just a random Ohtani, blue sparkles, still a cool card. Morale to 99, Gilbert black and white, Alonzo game used bat, Bobby rainbow foil, Matthew Boyd to 399, Sosa buyback card, Pena to 99, a Roman and Caglione base, Ohtani circuitry, mini diamond parallel. Robleski to 199, Bench to 249, Thomas to 199, Gorman auto, Moore to 250, Neto to 150, Showpieces wood, Sirota, Betonti, Caceres to 99. Freeman to 75. Castillo Refractor, Caglione Wave. Acuna to 350. Wood Refractor, Tolbert to 150. Clubhouse Collection, Bellinger, 39 of 77. Nice hand-numbered red piece. Chris Sale, Gold Auto to 50. I actually like that autograph. Nick Kurtz, Blue Parallel. Sajasi to 25, Rookie Auto. Will Clark to 50. Gold autograph. Ken Griffey Jr. to 50. Lots of cards to 50 today. Primary pieces, quad piece, red, game used, Cunha. Junior, another quad. This one's got an auto on it to 125. All game used. Stowers to 50. Gold Wave auto. Sanger to 50. Tovar, chromiography. And Matt Shaw, expose to 5. Break number 3. Start with a little heritage. $45 for that blue Ohtani. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like not even an Ohtani card. Ohtani's just on the card. Whew. Heritage. Break 3. Good luck, break 3. Gorilla Farmer says, I believe the White Sox will surprise some people this year. Lots of young talent. I got a hot take going right along with that. I'll play off of that. Where were the predictions? Okay, I gotta find. Now I know what I was looking at. MLB. So, when it comes to the White Sox, I was looking at like the AL. I was thinking one of these teams is going to finish below the White Sox. Depth chart. Can't remember who it was. What was I looking at? Anyway, I don't think they're going to be the very worst team in the league. I think there's a team that's worse than them, a couple of teams that are worse than them. That's all I can give you right now because I can't find the ranking that I was looking at. It's going to take me a couple more minutes and I don't have the patience. But I don't think they're going to be the very worst team in the league. Like the Rockies are horrendous. Rockies, who else was bad? Nationals, Marlins. Diamondbacks are also not that, like, not as good as they were. Depth chart. So the Colorado Rockies pitching, starting pitching, Kyle Freeland has always been just like a guy. Michael Lorenzen has had flashes of good, but going over there, he's going to get murked. Jose Quintana used to be okay. It'll probably be horrible in Colorado. Sagano was like one of the worst pitchers in the league, and Ryan Feltner. So that's yikes. I don't know. I guess they're a little bit of an they're better than I thought. What was I looking at? From like you got Hunter Goodman, who's good, Willie Castro, Tovar, Jake McCarthy, the light-hitting Jake McCarthy, Brent Doyle, Jordan Beck, Mickey Moniak. Like, Moniak he's going to be batting, like, pretty high up in their order, which tells you all you need to know. Looking at their lineup and where they're batting. Wonder how Sagano will do. Not good. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. It's probably not going to be long for Major League Baseball. All right, here, MLB World Series odds. The Nationals and the Rockies are both plus 50,000. Oh, the Cardinals. Cardinals not looking too good. I think that might have been the team I was thinking of. The first hit is Marcus Semien way back in the day when he played for the Rangers. Nationals and the Rockies plus 50,000 to win the World Series. First, we've got Sky with the Rangers getting that hit. And then it's the White Sox and the Cardinals. Cardinals are no good. And Mike Trout, Junior Caminero, a couple nice parallels. Pirates are terrible. They're not as bad as you think. Coming from me, I always talk trash on the on the Pirates, always. But they're not as bad as you think. Rhys Hoskins decal edge. They're plus 5,000, so they're 10 times more likely to win the World Series than the Nationals or the Rockies. Like, their rotation, especially if they get Jared Jones back, it's actually not that bad, and their lineup has improved. Arias refractor, Nick Kurtz, Zach Geloff, Sparkles, Schneider. There's a good resource if you guys are looking to find out like starting lineups and every bit of information possible. It's Fangraph's roster resource. So let's just go to the Pirates. This is their lineup. O'Neal Cruz, Brandon Lau is a Pirate now, batting second. Brian Reynolds, and then Ozuna. You might have forgot. Ozuna is now on the team. Then Ryan O'Hearn. And Triolo is not very good. Spencer Horwitz, however, is decent. Nick Gonzalez, upside, and Joey Bart. So it's not horrible. And then their pitching staff. Skeens is the GOAT. Bubba has huge upside, good numbers. Braxton Ashcraft's been getting a lot of talk this preseason. Mitch Keller has always been kind of a weird pitcher where sometimes he's quite good, and then other times, I don't know. It's like most of the pitchers are like that. Flashes of awesome, and then the next game they get blown up. But I've always liked Mitch Keller. And that's without Jared Jones. So they're more competitive this year. I hate giving the Pirates credit. This is killing me. But I gotta be accurate. There's Bubba. Matt Shaw might get traded by the deadline. They got Bregman and extended PCA. Yeah. You don't want to come across as desperate, though. You know, you don't want to just... You want to be like, I guess we'll trade him. We really like him, though. Well, yeah, why'd you get Bregman? We're going for it right now. We're trying to win right now. That's what I'd say. Turn back the clock. Cap. You think that guy thought it's supposed to be pronounced screwball? Like screwball? Is that what people think? I mean, I've only watched like every broadcast over the last 3 years that he's pitched. But maybe our professional announcers for the team are wrong. And that guy's right. Espinal. Sports Cards University says, I have a Drake Baldwin Topps Chrome to 250 PSA 10. Do I hold or sell? I don't know that, like, if there's any hype ever around Drake Baldwin, it's probably sell. Like any Drake Baldwin stuff. It's more because he's a catcher, and catchers aren't, they're not like the cream of collectability in the hobby for the most part. So like, you got some hype around a catcher, just ship it. Like Cal Raleigh, even. Like, I'll go that far. Name them. Hype around them, cards have value, time to sell. That's true for anybody. If that's your goal. That's why first we got to establish what are you in it for. But if you're even talking about selling, then that means you're in it for trying to recoup a little bit. So buy low, sell high. Same with the prospects. Same thing goes for the rookies. I've just seen it happen so many times that it happens every time with everybody. As soon as they start getting hype and the hobby's crazy, cash in. You can always buy them back. Just remember that. If you're having seller's remorse, and you're like, oh man, I can't believe I sold that card. Just remember, you can always buy it back. Unless I guess it's a 101 or some kind of card. There's only one in the world. But that's probably not. We're probably talking about a card you can buy back. And you know what? You'll be able to buy it back for cheaper. Most likely. At least at some point in the future. Cubs aren't trading Shaw unless they get bowled over or they extend Horner. Oh, what would they trade him for too? Like, what are they trying to do? What position are they in need of? And also, what are they going to get? What do you think another team's going to give them? Drake Baldwin had a good spring. He'll be good this year. Yeah, but definitely, he's a good player. Nothing that I just said about when to sell or anything like that has anything to do with whether they're good or not. It only has to do with psychology. Because that's what the market's all about. Like all markets, pretty much. It's like psychology of who's buying and selling. Are they panicking? Are they overreacting to a good piece of news? For players, it's like, have they had a good year? Did they just win Rookie of the Year? Okay. That's a good time to sell. But what if they're the next? They're not going to be. Like Drake Baldwin's probably like just he's a really good player. And he's playing for a really good team. And there's a really good lineup around him. So he's probably going to put up good stats. And also they traded some other really good catchers they had, maybe because they knew Drake Baldwin was good. There's a lot of reasons to think that like Drake Baldwin is an all-star player or whatever you want to say about him, superstar or something. But it's just the nature of the card game is that even for a catcher, especially if a catcher's got any kind of value, just cash in. They play a demanding position. They could get hurt anytime. Balls flying at them 100 miles per hour or more. Sometimes it's off a bat. It's coming at you at like 110. Can't react that fast. You get dinged up, you get hurt. Cal somehow stayed healthy last year. CC to 99 for PJ, which is like, it was pretty amazing. Playing every day as a catcher, but that stuff adds up too. Like, we will see regression from Cal Raleigh. Guaranteed. He's not going to have the same kind of he's not going to have that season again. That was it for him. His best season ever. He'll be good. He'll probably hit 40 home runs. He might even hit 50 again, but he's not going to have as good of a season as he did last year. And if he does, fine. I'll eat crow. But that's I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds he's super healthy from the rest of his career and he just like crushes every single game, plays every game, hits a record amount of home runs, all-time record, like for a catcher or switch hitter. So, what does that mean? You should have sold all your Cal Raleigh stuff if you're trying to if you're in the game trying to make money. If you're just collecting, well, then I'm not talking to you. Jose Reyes, remember him? I used to like Jose Reyes on my fantasy team. That was back when shortstops were like elite shortstops from a fantasy production standpoint were not like they are today. We've got a lot of elite shortstops these days. Jose Reyes. Cal already regressed. Baseball is really, 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 really hard. Really hard, man. You get locked in a zone for a season like Cal did. Well, then there's an off season, and then the next season comes, and maybe you're just like good, not the best ever, every single year. Skeens. Also, opposing pitchers adjust, man. Everybody saw what happened last year. The whole world. There's my boy, Rooker to 25. If you don't think pitchers are and opposing managers and clubhouses and teams and advanced analytics aren't going to be like, how do we get Cal Raleigh out? Let's spend a few days figuring that out. We can't let this dude beat us. But they do that for other players too. Judge, Ohtani, like the superstars, Trout, Bobby. You saw Bobby had a career year. Next year, not quite as good. Not nearly as good. And he's still like the best shortstop in the league. One of the best players. But putting up those crazy seasons, super tough. Back to back, especially when you're playing every single day, especially if you go into the playoffs, deep into the playoffs. There's Judge, Punch Out, and Grant McCray. I feel like Grant McCray's the guy this year. There's always that guy who we just get his autos all the time. Feels like he signs extra stuff. Russell, congratulations. Seager declining. Yeah, Seager's always had injury problems too. But he's still awesome. We'll see though, won't we? Hey, you guys curious? This is the last time I'm going to play this. I forgot about it actually, so. You curious who the home run leaders were last year? We'll see that guy, Cal Raleigh. 60 of them. Think he's going to hit 60 again? If you want to make a little side bet, I'm open to him. I say no. You know what I wonder, though? How are the WBC guys going to fare? It's a long MLB season. And they have already been like, those juices have already hit like an all-time high for these guys. And it's like spring training. Competitive juices, the adrenaline rush and dump. Is that going to help them or hurt them? Do you think those guys, now that they're like already primed for the season, ready to go, and they're going to have just like better seasons than they normally would, like the everyday players for USA or all the other teams even that played regularly and went deep? Or is it going to hurt them and it's like they're bound to wear out? Also, if you're an all-star, you don't get to take the all-star break off. You got to play through that too. And if your team made the playoffs last year, you made a little bit deeper, dude, that seems like a lot of work on these guys. But which way is it? It's probably one way or the other. Primed and ready to go, or are they going to wear out? I'm going to put a poll up because I'm legitimately curious what you think. WBC players. We got 3 options. WBC players forecast for 2026. Will they wear out? Will they be primed and ready to go? Or will there be no effect? I put a little poll up. I'm curious of what you guys think. You want to pace your juices t-shirt? Grant McCrae got to make that cheddar while he's in the bigs. I know. I don't blame him. If I remember, I'll try to keep this little scroller update. I got to manually enter all the info. That's the only problem. Caglione rookie. Oh, we got a parallel. Come on, baby. Altuve. Green and orange. /99. That was a productive silver pack. We'll take that. Trey Turner sucked after his last WBC. No effect. Player to player. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be different player to player. The younger you are, you should be fine. But the older players, I don't know. Like Bryce, who's the oldest player for USA? Was it Bryce? Regular, everyday player? Yeah, also if they play in Mexico or winter ball, that's gonna, some of these guys just never stop. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. But like if you're playing in winter ball or if you're playing in some other league just to kind of stay in the zone, or I don't know, stay loose, it's a little different than the adrenaline. That's got to do something for you to already have that huge adrenaline rush and dump. Like, dude, you saw it when Bryce hit that home run, man. Guys were freaking out. And then on the other side too, like it was the greatest feeling some of them ever had in their life, it looked like, especially on the Venezuelan side. Goldie, but he didn't really play. Kershaw didn't play. I'm talking about guys that played every day for him. Started. One at bat off the bench. No, it's not. I'm starting on the field, whole game. Maybe get pulled for one AB. We got 26 Series 1. I saw a real thickie in here too, guys. So I think we might have gotten something nice. Get ready for it. That was it. I think that was it. Yeah, it's a blue. Blue Caminero to 150. Game used. I guess it's not that thick. Felt thicker at the time. Nice color match nonetheless. Tampa Bay, Eric. You want a numbered one? It's 2 hours of playing baseball a night for guys doing that for 20 years. You don't think it'll have effect? It's not just 2 hours of playing though. These guys are like, they're on the team, they're warming up, they're practicing, they're out there doing other things too, and like, there's more to it. It's the responsibility. It's having the weight on your shoulders of a whole nation. There's intangibles. There's all kinds of things that go into effect. It still might not have an effect. I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of all the angles. It might be great. Like, I think we'll probably get at least a player or two that have career years because of it, because they're just like already zoned in. You know how some guys take a little bit longer into the season? I'm thinking Julio Rodriguez takes him a little bit longer into the season to get locked in. Like, maybe does Julio have a career year because of it? Even though I don't think he had that great of a WBC, but I think it would help guys like that more. The guys that take a little bit longer to get locked in. Maybe guys whose heritage is from like a warmer climate. They don't like the cold weather to start the season. Might help them be locked in a little earlier. I don't know. Whole lot of nothing going on here. Look at Chandler Simpson. Rainbow foil. Soto. 2 numbered cards out of this box so far. Soler, True Blue. Going to Zach. %90 of the players were American nationals playing for other countries. It's fair. Yeah. I mean, it's a fair notice on your part. I don't know that it's fair. That's a whole different conversation. Wong, they got to populate rosters somehow, or else it's not even going to be fair or close. They basically have to manipulate the system just to make it even competitive. Which is another reason why I'm like, okay, time for real baseball. I know. These guys treat it like it's the biggest moment of their life. Those guys do, not me. Now it's over. And they go back to the teams that are paying for their services. Big money. Big money. All right, let's close this tab up. What do we think? Ending the poll. WBC players forecast for 2026. 51% of you think that the players will be primed and ready to go. 36% of you say, well, it doesn't matter at all. 13% think they'll wear out. I wish there was an easy way we could track this. Keep track of it every day on the little scroll bar down below. I predict all three will happen to different people. I feel like Cal Raleigh's going to be the guy that's going to wear out because that's just brutal. Deep into the playoffs, playing catcher, long extra inning games in the playoffs, on your knees, just balls dinging off you all game long. And I don't know, I think Cal's going to wear out. And then some of the older players, I think it might affect some of the older players. Like, I hate to say it because I got Bryce on my team, but it might not be great for Bryce. Younger guys like Bobby, no issue. Might actually help. I could see it even helping. With his confidence, knowing that, like, okay, not only are you one of the best players, you're the best player on your team, first of all, on Kansas City. You're one of the best players in baseball, and then you're also one of the best players in USA baseball. That's, I think it could help somehow. Like, he needs to be better, but he could have a career, close to a career season. I think his year last year was going to be, that's going to be his high point of his career, but still got room to grow, I suppose. Joe Bread, Kurtz, Pujols Red, Mydroth, Cunha, Red Acuna. Red Lee, Soto, yours for the taking. Ichiro Red and Michael King throwing a football. Pete. Mayo and Tucker. Wyatt. Hey! He got sent down, but that is a sweet card. Dylan Cruz to 75. Abstract autograph card. That's the first one I've seen like this. That's really cool. Camille getting the hits. Goodness. Nice hit. You can't post a poll and say you think the answer is D, all of the above, when you only have A through C. Well, I didn't vote. I'm the teacher who came up with the poll and who's talking about it after the fact. But if I had to pick one, no effect. I'm going no effect. It's a tough poll. It's a brutal question, Professor Stryker. Another parallel Kurtz. Going to Mike. Good afternoon, Lex. Happy opening day. Judge is happy about it. Look at him. Green numbered Gunner to 199. Does Gunner have a bounce back season? Even though he rode the pine for USA. I think so. I think having a veteran like Pete Alonso on the team is going to help. Jackson. Marte. Lots of Jacksons. Color match-ish. Another candidate for a bounce-back season, Christian Walker. I was talking about he was a little long in the tooth back when they signed him. But he can still get it done, right? Brian Wu, blue. Now we're getting into the stage filler. Get about 10 stands out there ready to go. Looks like 10 to me. Was good. Yeah, Barry Zito autos. Yeah, those are good. No, there's only one auto in Stadium Club this year. Archives has two, that's right. You're welcome, Camille. Like the NBA needs to expand. I feel like it's contracting. Everybody complains about the league. That's all I hear is people talking about how the NBA is dead. Nobody wants to watch it anymore. The product is trash. Hey, let's get 2 more teams. Maybe fix the league first. Hey, I got an idea. We'll sit our star players so that when the fans come and watch, they have nobody to root for. Like, hey, another bench game. But we did get to see LeBron James the other night. And the Pistons without Cade. Little whoopsh, whoopsh. Little whooping. Carson Benj to 150. Another name people have been talking about this preseason. Autograph for David. Williams says they need to make the All-Star game mean something in the regular season. Well, I like the way they did the All-Star game this year. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it was different this year. They divided up the world versus the U.S., and there were 3 teams in a 3-team pool, and then they played each other twice. This is all on the same night. They only played like a quarter of basketball, like 15 minutes of basketball. It was like a little mini tournament. That was actually, I watched it. It was the best that they've done. Is that a refractor? They need to make... I don't know, man. I don't have the answer. Kim Mini Diamond. They should penalize somehow the... I don't know what to do. Sweet Nick Kurtz. I do know that that's a cool card. Know one thing. Nick Kurtz, wave to 199, parallel rookie, is a sweet card. Michael. J Dom needs to make big league roster first. Jason Dominguez is going to have a big season to bounce back card price. Yeah, it was good. Unfortunately, he did not even make the big league roster, so we got a problem. Edgar Kiro won the position battle over Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal, big prospect. He was my catcher last year, actually. But Edgar Kiro turning heads. Riley with a sussy stash. Made refractor. Lantigua. Autograph for Brian. Jacob Wilson rookie. Purple lasers. Roman Anthony refractor. Whoa, what's this? There's some craziness coming up. Max Clark to 150, followed by, oh yes, Best Tech. Sweet. That one's to 75. I love these. Only the second one I've seen. We pulled the gold. This is the blue. Awesome hit. Going to Camille. Jeez Louise, Camille. Very nice. And that looks like a black parallel. Otani refractor, probably worth $1 million. Base Otani, refractor parallel. Crochet to 350. Tatis wave parallel. Soto refractor. And Walker Janik. Refractor auto. Going to Bobby. Ellie circuitry. Skeens refractor. Showpieces Caglione. Bubba refractor. Kimberly says, who you best player top 5? Whoa. Otani, number 1. Probably, I think I might, if you're just talking best player, I might have to go Bobby at number 2, but Judge is the best, a better hitter. It's probably Otani, Judge, Bobby, 1, 2, 3. If Acuna is healthy, which he appears to be, and then Soto, Acuna and Soto, 4, 5, and who are we missing? Who are we missing, guys? Like, would it be Jose Ramirez? Mookie used to be that guy. Kyle Tucker's in that conversation, maybe. And are we talking hitters or just all-around players? Lindor is always in that conversation, top 10 at least. Can you include a pitcher? You know, you got Skeens in there. You got, Scooble. Do we put up time? I like that Jacob Wilson. It's a cool card. Archives 2023. The legend himself, Brandon Crawford, to 54 for Russell. Vlad, Julio. It's tough, isn't it? I mean, you can kind of look at the WAR, top WAR guys. Top, I mean, I have it on the screen. I guess I don't even need to look it up. But the top WAR, Aaron Judge at 9.7. Sanchez, Christopher Sanchez, 8.0, and he just signed a team-friendly deal. He could have gotten paid probably like $200 extra million. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. But Julio's up there, 6.8. Perdomo. I mean, but the names, we know all the names. It's like Judge, Otani, Witt. Julio actually would probably, if you're just talking offensive combo, well, yeah, offensive players, but WAR. Tatis maybe. Kind of got to go by WAR, just overall. The overall WAR for position players only was Judge at 9.7, Raleigh at 7.4, Witt at 7.1, Perdomo at 7, and Julio at 6.8. Then you got Ohtani at 6.6, Soto at 6.2, Nico, surprisingly, 6.2, and Corey Seager, 6.2, Matt Olson, 6.0. Impressive. I mean, you think that Sports Card University, but the numbers say else otherwise. Like, he's very underrated by a lot of you guys. Seems like he's really good. He doesn't have the thing about Julio is he doesn't have any one particular stat that jumps off the page. Like, he's not crushing 50 home runs. He's not stealing 50 bases. But he's a good defender, and he does a little bit of everything. He's got speed, too. He can steal you some bases, hit home runs, hit for decent average, contribute all around, and therefore he's the number 8 overall WAR guy in the whole league of all players. Numbers don't lie. Kershaw, Mauer, and we got some stuff going on the bottom. Ryan Sandberg to 199, Will Clark to 249. Here come the hits. Hit number 1, Zebby Matthews to 25. About probably the first Zebby Matthews autograph we've ever seen, eh? Just kidding. We pull him every single time. Kyle. The sweet Wyatt quad bat to 50. Gold Wyatt Langford autograph, quad bats to 50. Very cool for Sky. Wow, and a nice patch for Carlos Correa to 25. It's a Twins, David. Twins Correa. Cardshells.com if you need some supplies. The best supplies in the world with the pre-cut corners on the sleeves so that you don't ding up your cards. Use the code Stryker26 to get a discount. What's better than that? The best supplies on the world with a discount. Oh yeah, and they're veterans. Bobby's your dude. Yeah, I want Tatis to have a better year this year. He's capable. He actually had a healthy season, didn't he? Something about Tatis. He doesn't have that same glimmer in his eye as he did when he was like a rookie. He had like a little sparkle in his eye, and maybe that was synthetic growth hormone doing that, or some kind of a steroid worm medication. But the twinkle in his eye is gone. One last box, Topps Chrome Update Series, Breaker's Delight. That was the PEDs. I thought it might have been. Or just the ringworms. It wasn't the medicine, it was the worms. Bieber, Wilson, Hicks, Freddie Freeman, Carson McCusker. Carson McCusker to 299. Kyle. Teodosio. What a box. Zach. Let's make up for it with something crazy. Come on. Chase Petty to 299. Gorski to 99. McIver. Negative. I've never seen such a group of no names. You got Jackson Jobe at least. Uh-oh, Wong's got a fun fact about Tatis. Fun fact, Fernando Tatis, senior, yeah, is the only player to hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning. Giving us your top 11 players. Or is that 10? Ohtani, Judge, Bobby, Skubal, Soto, Skeens, Raleigh, Crochet, Acuna, Guerrero. I think that Acuna could have the kind of season this year where he moves up into like the top 5 of that list. I feel like he's going to have a great year. Like back stealing 50 bases. You know, hitting like 40 home runs, 50 stolen bases, 110 runs scored, like just craziness. It's doable. Ben Rice, 40 homers. Probably not, but people were drafting him like he was going to hit 40 homers this year. At least in my league. I paid as much for him as I paid for Bryce Harper. Brian Woo Blue. Gunner to 199, Caglione Silver Pack, Altuve to 99, CC to 99, Deckel Hoskins, Simeon Clubhouse Memorabilia, Grant McRae Rookie Auto, Soler to 150, Wilson to 250, Ohtani Refractor, Kim Best Performances, Mini Diamond Parallel, Tatis Wave, Crochet to 350, Clark to 150, Benj to 150, Kurtz to 199, Kiro Zebby to 25. Sandberg to 199. Clark to 249. Petty to 299. Gorski to 99. McIver negative. Teodosio rookie auto. McCusker to 299. Crawford autograph. That's numbered to 54. Lantigua. Janik refractor. Kurtz red. Caminero to 150. Game used. Jose Reyes auto. Brent Rooker to 25. Best Tech Kobe Mail. That's that clear acetate. Sweetness. Wyatt Langford quad bat auto to 50. Carlos Correa patch to 25. And Dylan Cruz rookie auto. This one's called Abstract Autograph to 75. This reminds me of, remember Panini Diamond Kings? They had autos that kind of had this kind of look in it. You guys remember those? Time for some basketball. Break number 4. Let's get the finest, special finest breaker pad up here. I like it because it's so colorful. I think it's a good vibes flowing. Break 4, you ready? Friday Fires coming soon. And we're going to be ripping everything you saw today and more. So get ready. And if you want to join a Stryker break, join my Patreon group. Join the Slammer tier to get notified when I post a break. It's right here. The link. Right here. Shipping's a little pricey. It's not... so if there's a problem with the shipping, I don't know what's going on with that. I set everything to automatically do it. So like it might, I feel like it's charging too much or something, but it's supposed to do it based on weight, which is nothing in your location. And it just automatically sets a price. I might have to go into every listing and change the price to a flat rate because I'm not trying to charge too much for it. What I want to do is give you 2 options, the standard ground advantage and then eBay standard envelope if it applies. Even though the eBay standard envelope is pissing me off. I've gotten like multiple emails from people like, where's my card? I'm like, I don't know. I shipped it out. No tracking available on the eBay standard envelopes. Like, dude, what? So, I mean, I just, refund you, but it drives me crazy. I might just stop offering it. Saves a lot of money though. But yeah, I think like if there's a problem with shipping, if it's too expensive, just buy the thing and then email me and be like, shipping's a little outrageous. And then I'll refund you anything extra. Until I have time to go in and change stuff. Because it's not supposed to be expensive. It's supposed to cost exactly what it costs me. Not trying to make money on the shipping part of it. Just trying to cover whatever it costs me. All right, break 4. Here we go. Basketball. We'll get the home run leaders off the board. And we'll rip a mega box to start with. Good luck, everybody. Bobby says, I've been getting so many messages due to eBay shipping. It's very bothersome because I ship everything out next business day, all stuff, even these breaks. Everything goes out next business day. So it really bothers me if my person doesn't get the card in like the time that they're supposed to. It's not my fault. It's the post office fault. And then I, of course, get blamed. It's like, man, I don't know what to do here. And then I got to refund them. And then they get the card a couple days later because it's just slow shipping. And then I lose. I'm the big loser. I guess I could bypass all that by just not selling cards anymore on eBay and going to Whatnot instead. Or just sell them in bulk to Chris Sewell. Might be what I have to do. Retro says, crazy lately, items and envelopes have been taking a month to reach me. Yeah. Well, some people are just so like, dude, this one it's been like 5 business days. eBay standard envelope. And then dude's like, where's my card? Dude, it's been 5 days. Simmer down. I don't know. I shipped it. See how I have 100% positive feedback? You'll get taken care of. Sometimes people say they're missing a nice card out of their package and have no choice but to refund and get a bad review. I fortunately I have not had to deal with that, because that's a downright shady thing to do. Horrible. That's a bad thing to do. You shouldn't do that. Really bad. That's just like you're lying and stealing all at once. Horrible. Who raised you? You know, trying to rip off a person just trying to do business, support themselves. Like, dude. VJ. It's a cool holofoil. Senge. Clay 8-bit. Rick Barry. Do you think the envelopes are finding their way in the back pockets during shipping? No, probably not, because it's only a $20 card at most, right? So is it worth going to, like, dude, you're committing a felony. Mail fraud and like messing with interstate commerce and stuff. That's a felony. That's a federal offense. Like, that's so stupid. People do stupid things. But for a $20 card, that's really stupid. Or less. Could be like a $1 card. Who knows? To risk that. I don't think that's what's happening. I think it's just taking an extra long time because eBay and the post office aren't on the same page with this eBay standard envelope. They're not. Kobe Brea. This is a purple to 250, purple holofoil. Because I've talked to people at my local post office about it. They have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, it's eBay standard envelope. They're just like, what? What is that? Like, oh, maybe that's what's going on here. Because I've gotten stuff returned to me that says there's not enough postage on it. And it's like, it's standard. It's standard price. It's paid through eBay. What are you talking about? And they'll just get returned. Looks like it's been through the ringer. So there's a reason why it's a $20 max, because it is a mess. But I bet you if you talk to your local post office and asked them about it, they would have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I live in an eBay world, so like I'm well versed with what they are not. It'd be like, imagine some random, I mean, eBay's big, but like if Etsy was like, oh, it's the Etsy special package. Like, how's the post office supposed to know about all these little random companies providing their own? I don't know. I think that's what's going on. And it's just getting lost in the ringer because there are different ways that the post office processes packages depending on what way it goes. And it can be like mass processed through the belts and stuff for first class mail. And technically I think that's what it is it's like a fancy first class package. Haven't had any problems with eBay envelopes. It goes in waves, man. Like, sometimes I can go forever and not have any problems, and then sometimes it's horrible. Like, one after another. It's like, it's waves. Literally, it'll be like in the same couple of days, it'll be like multiple people be having a problem. Most of the time I just go, if you could just wait a few more days, it'll show up, and then it does, and then it's all good. But sometimes they wait a few days and they're like, still haven't gotten it. Okay. But you can also get a refund from eBay if they like lose your package. I don't know, somehow that works. Where is it? The post office. Somebody will give you a refund if they lose your thing. Dylan Harper. Yeah, the problem is like they don't even show any information that it was even checked in. So the person on the other end is like, you haven't shipped the card. I'm like, I know I did 100%. It just doesn't show it because it doesn't show any information. It's Kind of a dry box here. No big rooks. The Malawak. Kind of dry. We got a numbered card though. Let's add a little water to the soil. How about a Topps Chrome hanger box? I did get approved finally on the X-Fractor, yeah, Wong. So I sent it in, and they got my card. That's as far as it's gotten. I only did one, because honestly, I haven't gotten any good ones to send other than Cooper. Nothing. Like, no other one's even worthy. The best second one was Stefan Castle second year card. Nah. I think I'll pass on sending that. I might regret it later on, but Cedric Coward on top, and VJ, we're getting a couple of good rookies. Remember the buyback redemption program as well. We get an SGA. Mobley, this is the 1 Pulsar, 1 Refractor box. Oh, dude, that could have been a $40 redemption. Ball of Duty. Sleek Finishers, Harper. This is a little sample box. We got the VJ. Not too bad. Should we put him up there? Sold a Nolan Ryan auto on eBay. Card went missing. Then the card showed up graded and in a totally different state than the buyer. What? That's wild. Fanatics box. Yeah, dude, I'd send in any of those guys. Retro says I'm sending in Hall of Famer Staff, Giannis, Bird, Shaq, Dirk, etc. I haven't gotten any of the good players. If I had those guys, I'd send them probably. At least I don't think so. I mean, you could, maybe I did and I just lost them or something, but I went through my whole stack looking for anybody and it was like nothing. But, you know, we've got a little chase of our own going on here in just a minute, so stick around, see if we can't find that coop or any players to send back. Fanatics box, get ready. You just sent X-Fractors you have duplicates of? Yeah, I guess it don't cost nothing, right? So you could just send whoever you want. Doesn't even matter. One of my friends is sending all his Pistons away. All the Pistons that he pulled. Cool. Yeah, Wong says Pistons are a good blue match. Yeah. Fanatics box, we're looking for the exclusive Topps border cards, James Harden. But also, it's a good bang for your buck here and a good way of pulling all kinds of different cards. Autographs even, it's a good way to pull autos, believe it or not. $1 per. Steve Kerr. Dude, why does he look so old? Back in his playing days, it's probably like 24 right there too. Oh, it's for the Spurs. Never mind. Ace Bailey. DeAndre Ayton, Topps border. Playing for the Blazers. KD power players. 1.5 coops. Too late now. We spilled the beans. I guess we can just lower it. Got a gold. Tough gold to 2025. Niederhauser. Ace rookie. Where the Coops at? Duran looking like an absolute beast. What a beast. You don't want to go drive in the lane against that guy, do you? How about one of these? Hanger box. Diamante chasing. Black Jesus said, I sent in all my good players, about 15 X-Fractors, 3 Coops, 2 Cons. How'd you get so many? How many mega boxes are you opening? Did you just spend your entire net worth on mega boxes? You know how many it would take? Or are you buying those? You must be buying them. 3 Coopers and 2 Cons? You gotta open... God, what are the numbers? I did the numbers. 30, 60. You'd have had to open like 100 mega boxes. Did you spend $9,000 roughly on mega boxes? If so, what a fun time. What a grand experience. I wish I had $9 grand in mega boxes just to sit and open at my leisure. That'd be so fun and not worry about it at all. Just be like sitting out on the ocean. That's how I picture it. Like you're sitting on your yacht, couple of pulls in the water, Cuban cigar, nice bottle of, I don't know, what kind of bottle would it be? Cristal or something. Just ripping megas, throwing your base cards in the water because you don't even care. Just throwing out, just looking for like good X-Fractors and parallels. All the rest going into the ocean. That's what I picture Black Jesus doing. Oh, you pulled 2 Coopers from 3 boxes. Oh! I mean, it does happen. I am the Cooper Whisperer. I know a little bit about pulling lots of Coopers. It is possible. Just hard. Sasser and done. We're upgrading to a blaster box. Took you 7 to get 2 Cons. Even that is crazy. That's still a good rate. Real good rate. Marshall must be talking to Shaka. Says I pulled a black Diamante to 10 of Yon Moncada yesterday. Shaka pops up out of nowhere. Someone say Moncada? You pulled the Coops while watching me rip live. Oh man, I'll take a little credit. I'll give you some Coops, throw some credit back my way. Everybody wins. I appreciate that though. Watching while ripping. Good times. Ashley has just become a hitter. Congratulations and thank you. I see your name up on the screen there. Maxi Ball of Duty. You just ordered 25 mega boxes. For real? From where? Who has 25 mega boxes? eBay? And how much are they these days? They're like $200, right around, right? 185 to 200. Refractor. Give us something. Red, white, and blue. Oh! The wrong Maverick. Oh. Killing Well, good luck on them, golfer. I can buy a 2021 Bowman Draft Mega for, I don't know. I don't know who's all in that. Oh my gosh, another psych out. That's a numbered basketball parallel to 275, Nick Smith Jr. It was so close to being Knipple. Oh, Justin. We do need a few more likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, we're almost to 200. If you could just do me a solid, get up to 200, call it good for now. Are you doing only basketball today? Asks it's Pat Diaz. No, this is break number 4. We've been at it for quite a while already, but this is the last break of the day. Steve, my first time watching a live Stryker Breaks. Love the content, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Trey Young. Womp womp blaster. Blasters are rough. They can be, but they can also be glorious. It's just, there's so little. There's so few cards, you know. It's very hit or miss. With the red, white, and blue, and the basketball pairs. Basketball especially. Very tough. Not very many of them. Not a lot of the Cooper basketball parallels. I couldn't find hardly any of those on eBay. Tough pulls. We've got another mega box, and we're going to get into Topps Finest and our Topps Chrome mega box right after this. The Nets team store by me has Chrome blasters at 90 bucks. Yeah. Unfortunately, secondary prices, which that is, like, they should not be 90 bucks. They must have bought them on the secondary market or something. They should be 50, but even then, like, I told you guys those were even going to dry up. And then if you're just forced to, if you want even the cheapest formats, you got to pay twice as much as the normal retail cost. At least. Those hanger boxes alone were like 2.5x. Because those are the cheapest format, and at the time those were the ones that you should have bought. The first format that should have been sold out, which was those hanger boxes. They're too good for the money. The $1 per parallel and $1 per hit and stuff are just too good to pass up, and so then the market gets a hold of them and prices them accordingly. And the last thing is usually well, at this point to go up in price was a blaster box. The mega box I thought was going to be last until the whole blue situation. Then it was like, okay, yeah, everybody's going to buy these up immediately. And the only reason, because I think the mega boxes are better, but the only reason is because they were more expensive. So it's going to, more people are going to shy away from that, like your average collector. Magic holofoil. It just seems like a ton of money to spend, and it is. But relatively speaking, it's not, if that makes sense. Relative to what they are going to be worth. I know people can't predict the future. Be like, well, this is expensive, but it's probably going to be worth more. You don't know. Pumped to fly over England to watch the Open Championship. Fun times. Wow. Wish they had some cards I could take to get signed. Yeah, it would be cool. Sounds like a fun trip. What was that? Ookie. Oh, there's a Yang. That means good things. Base VJ. A lot of crickets today from these boxes, folks. We're going to change that around, though. Base ace. Change that around real quick. With a gold Miles Bridges to 2025. LeBron 8-bit ballers. Fred says, yeah, I went expecting maybe a $10 markup, but not $90 for a blaster. Malawak. Has anybody seen any in the wild, like for actual retail prices lately? I would have to. I can't. I wouldn't believe that you. Just not with the coupe hype. He had another 30-something point performance. Retro says, listen to the Ballad of Kikuchi yesterday. Is that your voice singing? Yes, it is. I was a singer in a rock band, man. I actually can sing. What do we open first? I got an idea. What if we do this first, and then we just slide this boy in there, and then we do the Breaker's Delight? Sound good? Good luck. Have you ripped any of the McDonald's ones? No. Are we ripping baseball? The last two breaks, break 3 and 4, were baseball breaks. Break 1 was Star Wars, Smugglers, Outpost. Break 2 and 3, baseball. Break 4, basketball. A lot of variety these days, mixing it up. Enjoy the mix-up. We're almost to 200 likes. Come on, guys. It's like pulling teeth. Get the likes out of you today. We're almost there. I haven't hassled you today about the likes, and that's what happens. Nobody hits it because they forget. But that's all right. It's my fault. I should have been blasting you all day long. I'll remember that. Boncaro. That's a raro Boncaro. See? Oil spill Garland. Malawak to 75. Going to Kyle. Bradley Beal Refractor Uncommon. Murray Boyles. Oh, it's a Yang day. Oh boy. And Larry Legend. Nipple. Going to Justin. Checkerboard Bub. Fears to 350, not bad. Dwight Howard Muse. Murray Boyles, blue to 99, first. D Wade. Yeah. What kind of music do y'all play? Funk rock. Influenced by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rage Against the Machine. Oil spill on Tentacumpo. And Jace Richardson. Rookies. Autograph. Little bit of Sublime influence. Some heavy stuff, some rap rock, some funk. Just kind of like a weird genre in between all that. Back in the, it's like 99, 2000, 2001 was our heyday. There's a rare Dame. Scotty Barnes oil spill. Mark Williams to 150. A purple checkerboard. Yegor. Ray Allen refractor muse. Used to do a cover of Killing in the Name. Yeah, so did we. Yakchunas oil spill. Collier to 150. Magic Muse. Scion James first X-Fractor. Come on! Come on now! There it is. Waiting for a good Cooper for you. Bobby! Number 1 on the checklist. Cooper flag. Refractor. Igodard. Oso. Legend autograph for the Suns. Kyle. There's something about these finest autographs. Something about them. Should have been a little more thought out. You can breathe now, yeah. That'll cover your break. Played drums in a Pixies and Misfits tribute band. That's cool. It's always tough finding a good drummer, man. Our bass player was freaking awesome. And our guitar player. But our bass player was like, he was like Flea, man. Slap bass, really good. Let's go like this. Yeah, they're not the finest, no. Topps Chrome Mega Box. Drums were your instrument? My daughter wants to play the drums. I said no. Nope. I'll consider an electronic kit, but probably not even that. She's just in a phase. She's really good at music. Like so much better than her peers that she's not even like having fun doing it. She's like, they all suck. I'm like, yeah, I know. Ball of Duty. Cooper flag. I like that one. It's the one I don't have. The easy insert. Yeah, you got to have a top tier bassist in a funk band. Absolutely, absolutely. And he was probably, I don't know if he still plays. Probably. Yeah, we had our fantasy draft. I was talking about it earlier. If you rewind to the beginning, I talked about it pretty extensively. They ran everything through an AI afterward to see what everybody's grade was. My grade was a B. That's right where I want to be. Because I leave a bunch of dollar spots, spend a lot of money early, leave a bunch of dollar spots because I know all those guys. And Most other people don't. So I know what I'm doing at the end of the draft. I can just really make up for it at the end of the draft. And then like all those guys too, like I'll waive half of them anyway. Pick up studs, like stud prospects throughout the year. Gamble on them. Because they don't all pan out, obviously. Even if your big name guys, like let's just say like Jesus Mate or something gets called up. What are the odds he's going to crush right away? Or even be at the top of the order? Because even if a prospect gets called up, they still might be batting ninth. And no matter how good they are, like they'll move them up if they're good, up the order. But you don't want a guy batting ninth on your team, really. Like no matter what, almost. Sam Hauser to 50. We got a gold Ray Wave. That's a start. That's a start for Carey. $250 gigs. That's a lot, man. And there is a buyback, potentially. $20 buyback for OKC. Kurt, how's about a good X-Fractor now? Corey says, what state? Ken goes, London, England. Well, Mike, it's not just because of Cooper, though. Like, if it was just Cooper, it would still probably be close to this popular. But Con Knipple is fetching a lot of money, too, for his stuff. And VJ Edgecombe is, like, freaking awesome. Ace Bailey's crushing. Like, Coward's got upside. Queen's got upside. Jeremiah Fears has, like, there's a ton of guys who are, like, good in this year. This year is going to go down as like an all-time year, I think. We got a long time, and like a bunch of the guys aren't going to pan out, of course. But it's looking like a real nice start because it checks multiple boxes. It checks like it checks the generational talent upside box, and it checks the like all-star, a bunch of all-stars, and maybe MVPs, maybe championships. A lot of boxes. Okay. Let's get to the Breaker's Delight box where the dreams are made. Nice VJ on top. That's a good bonus because if you hit a good card with your base geometrics, your best cards have yet to come. So that's a good start. VJ Geo, Uncommon Bub, and here we go. AI Muse, Geo Parallel. Wow, okay, I thought so. That is to 10. 6 of 10, Walter Clayton Jr., red parallel. It begins. Going to Bill. Another red? Oh my god, back-to-back reds, 10 of 10. Deontay Murray auto, colossal shots. Back-to-back reds to 10. Keep them coming. Cam Jones rookie auto, electrifying signatures. Indiana. Going to Andy. And Chris Murray. Finest autograph. That is to 75 for the Blazers. And another crazy thing. Oh my gosh, that is a rare. Oh, it's to 5. Rare Ace Bailey rookie, 4 of 5. That's a sweet looking card. Whoa. Not seen one of those. Sheesh. Bill. And another one? It's another card to 10. Magic Johnson, uncommon 8 of 10. Another one of those crazy ones. And another numbered card, De'Aaron Fox to 75. The low numbered stuff in this box is like I've never seen before. 3 to 10, 1 to 5. Magic to 10. Ace to 5. Murray to 10. Walter Clayton Jr. to 10. 3 to 10, 1 to 5. Wow. The Breakers Delight boxes are filthy. Both Topps, I mean, the Topps Chrome ones are even more incredible in some cases, although, I mean, it's kind of tough to compare them. I think these have 3 autos and the Topps Chrome have 2. But the Topps Chrome are like on card mostly. Breakers Delight. Sorry, my screen's acting weird on me. What's up? Hell of a pack, yeah. What is your favorite pull ever? I don't know, man. A lot of pulls. Probably that Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, Aaron Judge triple auto the other day. Probably that one. It's got to be. I don't know how you get much better than that. I guess you could get like a super fractor rookie auto of like the biggest star, but even that, like, they could end up not being anything. Those 3 have already proven it. And Barry Bonds doesn't sign a ton of stuff. And everybody wants a Ken Griffey Jr. anything autographed. And Aaron Judge is the best player in the league right now, or second best. Well, best in the league. All right, let's check out some hits. We'll drop a link in the chat. Last chance if you want to get in on some Friday fire. We're going to be breaking on Friday, doing some high rollers. We'll do a little bit of baseball, a couple baseball breaks, basketball, maybe another Star Wars box, anything else that comes out between now and then. Probably do some celebration boxes mixed into the mixers. Fun times, Friday fire. Here are the hits. Sion James, Collier to 150, Yakachunas, oil spill, Williams to 150, Barnes oil spill, Dame Rare, Giannis oil, Murray Boyles to 99, Fears to 350, Bub checkerboard, Garland oil spill, Knipple rookie, Malawatch to 75, Edgecombe chrome rookie, Bub Geo, AI Muse Geo, VJ Geo, Fox to 75, Hauser to 50, Cooper Ball of Duty, Finest Autographs, Oso, Nick Smith Jr. to 275, Brea to 250, Cooper Base, Cooper Oil Spill, Richardson Rookie Auto, Murray finest autographs to 75. Cam Jones electrifying signatures. Walter Clayton Jr. to 10. The red to 10. Deontay Murray, red colossal shots to 10. Magic Johnson, uncommon finest to 10. And Ace Bailey, rare rookie to 10. Or to 5. That one's to 5. That's a sweet card, man. What design is that even? Freaking 4 cards like that. 3 of them. I never even seen that design. Very cool. All right, everybody. I hope you had a good time today. We're going to be back at it Friday. Have fun watching baseball. See you soon.